Man, do I look rough. Hey, welcome to Madness Life. I look rough. Good God. Listen, I've had time to digest all this. Because things, I told you, it smells like a skunk. Something is not right, people. Something is not right. Am I wrong? Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Am I wrong? Looking at my boo-boo. Listen. Am I wrong? Are y'all like, something ain't right with this? Can we know she... Rule number one. Listen, we're going to go back over some stuff. You got to start taking naps. Hi, Rudy, darling. Hi, everybody. Shady, Miss Lori, Clotho, Jennifer. Oh, my God. I was mowing all this over. Actually, just now. Trust me, it hasn't been in my head all day. Look at this. This makes it worse. Look at that. We got a fly in the house. My husband let it in right before. I'm telling you, him and that back door, they don't have the tension very good on the back door, so it lingers. You know, and then the fly goes, hey, look at here, air conditioning. Hi, May. Hi, Tammy M. We're having fun today. It's been a long time since we've been able to have fun in the foodie verse. Is that... yeah. Okay, we're starting to look a little crazy. You're like, oh yeah, girl, that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna listen. We're gonna have a nice chit chat, but we're gonna go back over this. Something ain't right, and we're gonna watch it again together. Not her high live stream. No. You think she had to run from Kuwait? Something legal happened? No. Close. Here's my theory. Now, the Twitter is generally... You know what? Just fuck it. Okay. So, the Twitter... Right, Shady B. Emergency my ass. Now, the Twitter is a good source of finding out what people are up to when it comes to foodie. Because they don't have YouTube channels. They don't make videos. They just over there, you know, tappity tap, tap, tap. I don't know what's with my hair. Could we not? Hi. Just looking like a snack. 9 o'clock at night. 9:30 at night. Who cares? We're having fun. All right. We ain't being all professional right now. Okay? That hair be crazy. I know. I love it. No, I don't think that's what's going on. All right, so do you want to hear my theory? Okay. Buckle up. And then we're going to see if we can... Okay, she was very careful filming. Did you notice that on her trip? Everything was a voiceover. Everything was a voiceover. From the time they got in that car, she got her little shaky coffee. You know, that thing. The case of water. We got to write this shit down. We're going to connect the dots. Hubby went to bed and I'm like, I got to get this off my mind. I got to do it with my people. All right, I got to set this aside. I have a lot going on tomorrow. Of course I do. Got a call there. And then I got a 2:30. All right, I wrote it all down, what I gotta do. All right, we're gonna investigate. You guys tell me, and then I'll write it down, what seems sus. Our luggage, we need to get our luggage. Got it. She carried a case of water. You're welcome, Yellow Moon. Anywhere it's nice and cool, 83 and cooler, I've shipped your face cream. Okay? A lot of people are still, they're like, it ain't gonna cool. October, September, that's what everybody's telling me. But I look every day because I'm not gonna hold your face cream hostage just because it's, you know, warm out. Like I said, so I got you. Okay, so she carried a case of water. She can barely carry that purse. She didn't carry that water. What else seems suspect? Both planes. Now, the first plane was empty. Middle seat open. Both flights. Now, I have flown over 100 times. I have never once won the lottery where the seat next to me is open. Ever. Okay? Both flights. We'll get to that, my theory. But I want you guys to say any more things that seem suspect. She always eats her feelings, no matter if she's alone or not. She rode up an elevator to the 17th floor alone. Alone. She went to a whole ass other country where she knows nobody during her health alone. Okay? What else was sus? I can see your comments, girl, too. What did you say? I was writing shit down. Hi, Kybella. It's common on international flights. That second flight was full. It was full, kids and all. She wasn't short of breath much after lugging in. But we didn't actually catch her, like, coming in the door, carrying it. We're only hearing stories out of her mouth, right? You had a whole row empty once? Nice. All her videos were voiceovers except for live stream. Okay, so should we watch it again? Did you see a reflection in the microwave? Shut it. Where? You mean in the travel video? Not the live stream, right? The travel video? When she's alone, she'll do the things she has no choice. Apparently showered. Yeah, that's always sus. She never goes to the 7-Eleven. She always makes Salago. She did go once, last time they were in Thailand. Now remember, 5 days till the end of the month. She wants to be talked about. She wants controversy. Who would be with her? We'll get to that. So do you guys want to, let's watch this again. And we're going to keep an eye on it. At first we were all like, oh my God, she's alone, right? So we miss things. You can text, you're doing fine. The angles of the camera. No way she carried that water. Right then I was sitting here going, she didn't carry that water. She could have had a heart attack carrying that water. With her purse, no, and bags of food. Let's watch. Now, let's see if we can, we'll pause on the nuggets. Other than that, we're not pausing. Let's look around. Let's be serious. I have my theory. I'm telling you. She said, she could have said she had it delivered, but she said she carried it. Let's listen.
Latte from Mug Coffee with extra ice.
She can't even wheel a suitcase, and she's going to carry a case of water. One suitcase on that cart. One.
Here, checking in. First time trying Oman Air. I'm flying with Oman Air this time, so we're gonna go check in. Let's go.
We're going to go check in. Okay? We are going to check in. I'm writing it down. We're going to be emphasizing all the we and our. We're this, we're that.
Hey guys, so I just checked in my baggages. Had one big suitcase and my carry-on. I was able to check.
Where was your carry-on? All I seen was that yellow suitcase, but here's the weird part. When you got to the hotel, there was a blue suitcase. I thought it was a cooler, and I said, oh, that's her Temu suitcase. Remember the blue one? We're writing that shit down. She had a yellow one on that cart. Yeah, it's a cream or yellow color. Well, Salah's dropping her off at the airport, supposedly. But we're going to go check in our luggage. Rewind. No, it's the bottom of that. All that is the floor of that cart, see? That's just the base of it. It's like a carpeted or black base. There's no, where's her carry-on? Okay, let's just say Salah has her carry-on. Where's that blue suitcase come from? No, it's not. There's nothing under the base of this thing. The blue suitcase is not black colored. It's like the color of this. The blue one. We'll see it in the hotel room. Yeah, where's Pappy? Where's your CPAP? That's the Cuba suitcase, you're right. There's only one suitcase on this cart. Okay, it's a royal blue, right. The other suitcase is like this color. Or this color. You definitely know it's blue. It's under her fupa. All right, let's continue on. Why wouldn't she wheel it if that's all she's got? Oh, there it is. Motherfucker, it is. It's underneath. All right, so she's got two suitcases. All right, we're good. We're good.
Here, checking in. First time trying Oman Air. I'm flying with Oman Air this time, so we're gonna go check in. Let's go. Hey guys, so I just checked it.
Yep, you could see it underneath that. You could see it underneath that thing. Okay, we're good, right? Well, a lot of luggage because she said they have a 60-day travel visa. Well, she does. She got that all confused. But 2 suitcases for over a month. Yeah, and you know Pappy's in one of them.
In my baggages, had one big suitcase and my carry-on. I was able to check.
So the one with her medication and Pappy must be the carry-on one.
Open, use the restroom. Now I'm gonna head to my gate for my first leg from Kuwait to Oman, and then it's gonna be Oman to.
I'm gonna miss you, babe.
I'm gonna miss you so much, you and the pets.
Oh, just take care of yourself and have a safe travels.
Thanks, babe.
I love you so much.
Love you
Yeah. Bizarre, right?
too.
Yalla, goodbye, honey.
They thought this whole thing up. They thought this whole thing up. Look how long his thumbnail looks because of her filters. Wow.
Cute. I hear goodbyes.
Oh, me too.
Take care, honey.
Now, all of this is recorded in their voice in real time, right? Okay. Then it goes to voiceover only.
I love you. Goodbye.
Yeah, he should have, had those filters on his phone for the Frankenweenie. Shady B, that's what I think. I think he's with her. She needed some drama. Because once we all realized they were back in Thailand together, we were going to go, oh my God, are you kidding me? She created some drama. He's there with her. Let's pay it to, okay, with that in mind, well, here's one of the reasons why. Okay, we're going to start covering it. Because on the Twitter, people were very fired up that those pets were going to be in there alone. And they were contacting, I don't know, the building or saying they were gonna. I think they're pretending like he's home with the cats for a bit. So when they're gone for a month or two, people won't go and check on the animals or steal her animals, as she said. That they were going to have the building guy keep an eye on their place so nobody would steal their animals. So we know the animals are being left in there alone. We know this. So I think he's with her, but pretending like he's not. And that's why I was like, those seats were his seats. Those seats were his seats. And I can almost bet you, he just got up, walked over to the bathroom. She filmed a little, the empty seat, while he was in the bathroom or something. Do you see what I'm saying? Or before he even sat down on the first flight. Doesn't that make sense to you? That he is with her. She did not lug that freaking water. She would never go alone. She would have a panic attack. She wouldn't ride in an elevator 17 floors alone. I'm seriously like, I have to think of what we can find in here. Because you know she's going to F up and we're going to see him. And then she's going to say, surprise! He couldn't be without me, so he came as quick as he could. Well, he's probably got his own motel room. Or he was in the bathroom, while she was doing her live stream. Or walking Thailand like he likes to do at night. Now, we got to look for anything that gives him away. Well, that's what we're going to look at, all of it, Lisa, and then we're going to try to figure out. We're just going to try to figure this out. He may not have even accepted a tray and just let her use his tray. We didn't see anything. We'll look. Oh, she would have been hysterical if he couldn't have went. Absolutely hysterical. She would have been ragey, mad. She would have got high. She would have been crying. It would have been a whole thing. I think they're creating a storyline just so she could get the views at the end of the month. She's being very careful, but she always messes up.
So it's my first time flying with Oman Air, and it was okay. I mean, the seats...
Now listen.
Seats were pretty comfortable, on par with Qatar Airways, I found. Good.
So right now that seat's empty. That means nothing.
The thing is, we had a middle seat in between me and this nice lady sitting with me, so that was nice.
Now the plane's gonna take off. Did you see Mo translates Twitter saying that Kuwait put a null and void on Bedouin passports? Let me see. Let me see. We just put, okay, our non-Kuwaitis, able to fly Kuwait. I'm trying to see if how else would I word this? I mean, there's health alerts as of, none of this. Nothing new. Mo has it. Let me go see. Sometimes we just need time away. That's not Foodie. Get out of here. Foodie don't say that. Sometimes couples just need time apart. That don't even make sense. Oh, it was on Twitter. She didn't put it on her channel. She hasn't put anything on her channel in 3 months. So it's on her Twitter, is what you're saying. Yeah, something's just not... Well, he's a Bedouin, but there's also, circumstances? He has a Syrian passport. Let me see. Can you fly to Thailand with a Syrian passport? In Kuwait. So that will cover the Bedouin side. Oh my God. I literally didn't even put it in the stupid... Oh my, you guys got me all fucked up. Hold on. Can you fly to Kuwait with... Oh my gosh. I gotta put my keyboard by my hands. With a Syrian passport from Kuwait. They're not saying anything about restrictions. All right, look at Leung's comment. As of July 12th, Bedouin passports in Kuwait are suspended. July? Can a Bedouin in Kuwait fly right now? Okay. But how are we spelling Bedouin? Oh my God, you guys are turning this into a whole nother thing. Can a Bedouin from Kuwait fly right now? See, it's B-I-D-U-N and it's B-E-D. All right, we'll do B-E. Restrictions. That's July 12th. Let's see. This must be what she looked up. Okay, so Kuwait has recently suspended the issuance of temporary passports. Passports? He's already got a passport. We're talking about a visa to fly. So all they did was suspend passports. That means they're not allowing anyone else in, or do you think his passport may have lapsed? So basically it says these individuals have lived in the country for generations but lack official citizenship. He's a citizen. He's not a national. I mean, he's a resident. So it limits their mobility and access to essential services. Oh, so if they're null and void? You're right, he's not a citizen. Let's see, about travel. But did they reinstate him, or is this, how long is this going to last? So you guys, that was July. How did they not know this? Why didn't she just go over to Qatar? Why would she go all the way to Thailand? Well, I know he would have to get... So why didn't they just go somewhere where he wouldn't need... There's a lot of countries where he wouldn't need... Okay, we're going to see if they've Let's see if they've lifted the restrictions. Let's see. As of August, have the Kuwait passport restrictions been lifted? Oh my God, I gotta put 2024, or it's gonna be all COVID. Huh. August, okay. The U.S. is like, you have level 1 travel advisories to Kuwait. Okay, hold on, people. They're not saying. Search this. Kuwaiti Badoon passport null and void August 20. And that's why I put in there, have the Kuwait passport restrictions been lifted? Let's just put in August. August 2024. Okay, 4 days ago. Okay, let's look at this. This is 4 days ago, not July. Okay, let's see. The Badoon are largely stateless, Arab minority, mostly descendant from nomadic tribes. Yeah, we know all that. As of July 31st, oh my God, are you kidding me? It literally had a statement. There have been a number of government committees that have been established in attempts to resolve status. So all they have is, as of July 12th, nothing new. Kuwait on Thursday suspended issuing temporary passports to stateless residents of the country until further notice, with the exception of cases in which blah, blah, blah. Does he even fall under that if he has a valid passport? They can take a I mean, I see they're not going to issue temporary passports, but what if he has a permanent passport? Remember all the meetings Salah went to in July? Everyone thought he was trying to get a visa into Canada. They knew. Explains why she never bothered to lose weight for the couple's travel and was so mad. Yeah, I know, but he's still considered a Badoon in Kuwait. He has a Syrian citizen. He's a Syrian citizen, but he's considered a Badoon in Kuwait, which means not stateless, but non-Kuwaiti. There's Bedouin and there's Badoon. There's two. He has a temporary and it's done. They ruled under article. Oh, that's what we should put in. Kuwaiti article. Okay. Okay, so article 17. Is that what it is? It's July 13th. There's nothing new. You know what? Like, it's getting scary over there. I cannot even believe. All right, so it says, all passports issued under Article 17 are considered canceled. All passports are considered canceled, and humanitarian cases must visit the Adan Center. So was that where he was at? Were they at the ADAN Center? Remember, he had an appointment? Sources indicate that instructions have been issued to withdraw passports from arrivals and departures. It is prohibited to complete any transactions for those whose nationalities have been withdrawn, except with a card issued by the Central Agency for Illegal Residents. I think he has to apply for a temporary. Yeah, but they did this thing in July where they were going to stop anybody from traveling. We're just trying to figure out if this applies to him. I don't know. Why couldn't Chantel just tell the damn truth? Because it's so bizarre. They're both so freaking bizarre. So basically it says, this comes within the framework of further study and scrutiny by the competent authorities. Informed security sources told Al Sayasa Daily that instructions have been issued to stop issuing Article 17 passports to illegal residents and to withdraw them from those arriving and departing. So he's a legal resident, though. He's not illegal. Well, we don't know if he had a suitcase or anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it says that they have to stop issuing Article 17 passports to illegal residents and to withdraw them, take them away from people that are arriving and departing with an illegal. And it keeps saying illegal under Article 17, illegal. And these cards will only grant access to education and health services only. And this is only to individuals whose nationalities have been withdrawn, reflecting their correct legal status, according to decrees issued for each case individually. So I don't think he applies to that. He was already a legal resident. They're telling them to pull, null and void, all illegal residents. He is a resident. Yes, he is. He's just not a citizen. Well, we know he's a legal resident there. We know he has a civil ID. He showed it on a live stream. He showed it on a live stream when she first got there. It means he has to reapply for his legal status. Okay. Yeah, he's not illegal there. So yeah, that's how that played out. Because what happened was they did a mass exodus in Kuwait of like 150,000 expats, right? to send them back to their country. And Turkey was one of them. So they sent them all out of there. And some of them may have tried to come back because they had their passports, and they have to revoke those, right? Unless they're there for medical or some other shit. That's what I got out of it, but I don't know. And he might be afraid he might be able to not come back, right? We don't know. I don't know, Purple Bed Beezer. I don't think that, I don't know. Wow. Let's just see if we get a hint that he's actually with her. I keep looking for like the mirrored back shadow, but of course we'll never see it. We'd never see him between her and that other lady.
Totally gross, but there was a hair in my window. I didn't even notice until I'm editing this video. Sorry, guys.
So I have a question. You're doing a voiceover, but I can still hear the engine of the plane. Huh. Because she's editing and she's talking about, I didn't see the hair till I edited. Huh. So how was it so quiet in that plane? You know, usually you hear a ton of people talking and the ding-dings of everything. That could be the emergency he's worried about. Or he told her he's worried about, that if he leaves, he may not be let back in. I don't know. It's bizarre. I mean, if he has a job sponsored under a Kuwaiti, and he's got a civil ID, which means he's a resident, not a citizen, but a resident. He's got a certain colored civil ID card, which means he's not there on contract work, because there's like 3 colors. There's blue, yellow, red. So I don't know. Yeah, and it definitely sounds like it's bizarre. The sound that's playing in her voiceover doesn't match the sounds of a plane. Okay, so maybe she just stepped in and talked over it and then let it go. But I don't hear a sound in that plane. We'll listen to hear if you can hear the landing gear go up. Everybody can hear that. Yeah, that's the only thing I would be concerned about. We wouldn't even look into Kuwait for that. But what if Syria will not renew his passport? What if Syria won't renew his passport because he's at military age and, you know, shit's popping off? You never know. Okay, now I hear inside the plane. Okay, let's get landed. One thing's for sure, if she goes live in the motel room, we'll know if he's there because he will make a noise or do that stupid laugh. Well, he may have his own room. I'm trying to see next to her. I mean, I see this, like skin color. Is this the seat? We need to enhance, don't we? I feel like somebody's sitting there. But I could be wrong. This could be part of the map. But I don't know why it would be skin colored. I didn't see 2 double beds. Was there 2 double beds? I see her reflection, but I can't tell right here.
So the flight to Oman was short, so they just offered.
Hold on, let me see something. This is the woman next to her. I recognize her clothes. Her tray comes down. This is the seat next to Chantal. The tray comes down. Chantal's over here. Let's look. There doesn't appear to be any legs under it. I mean, we see her spilling over into it. Yeah, she's alone. Huh. So far.
Offered a snack, which
I
was
mean, he could be on his own seat. She needed 2 seats.
a vegetarian curry chickpea puff and a piece of cake, and it was actually...
Yeah, see, her tray won't come down. Right? So she always has to use the middle one. Yeah, she showed the whole room.
pretty tasty, and I had some pineapple juice with it. I love curry chickpea, so this was actually good. The sun was setting as we were flying into Oman, and it looks incredible from
Yeah. She's alone.
approaching Muscat, and I was terrified.
Yeah, that other woman must have felt like a skinny legend, right? Well, the whole thing was like, I just didn't understand it. Like, she was saying it was personal reason, a personal emergency. It was too private to talk about. And then she said it was due to work. Things just weren't adding up, and she just kept, like, changing it. If it was about work, then why would it be so private? Could it have something to do with his passport? Why wouldn't she just go home? Because we already know from her last visa renewal, she has to have a round-trip ticket out of Kuwait. Well, she had to have a round-trip ticket before she can even come back into Kuwait from Canada, which means she has to have a round trip to Canada. Now, she can reroute herself as long as she leaves Kuwait. But why? No, she already had the round-trip ticket. She already had an end destination of Canada. You have to. We go over this every time. What would it cost her to go to Canada where her family lives instead of a hotel room for a month and all this takeout food? What would it cost her? She already had to have the round-trip ticket before they would approve her visa from Canada the last time. That is the rules. Let me show you guys. When you apply for a visa, all right, how do I even put this? Okay, let's say Kuwait visitor visa requirements. Let's do that. I will show you. So you'll see. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the embassy of Kuwait. Okay. Oh, this is how to get in. This is US. Let's do Canadian. Kuwait. For Canadians. We're doing a whole thing. We've already reacted to the damn video. So when you go there, and Canada's definitely having like, they're definitely having a warning for you to go there. So when you go there on a visit visa, this is the embassy of the state of Kuwait in Canada, okay? Ottawa. So let's look at their visitor visa. Here's the visitor visa. All passengers must be in possession of a return ticket. So in order to go there, when your visa's approved, you have to be in the possession of a return ticket home. That's my point. The last time she was in Canada and applied for a visa to go back to Kuwait, when she shows up in Kuwait, she's got to be in possession of a return ticket back to Canada. That's my point. So why didn't she just go home? If he couldn't go with her, she didn't have to go to Thailand. She already owned the ticket back to Canada. She could have stayed there for a month or two. Well, of course but even if she's saving the Canada ticket for December, oh, you're saying she's already taken that one and already pushed it out and then bought a whole new ticket out? No, I think you got to leave on the one that you present when you show up. I don't think you get to change it up like that. They're going to look at you like, what are you up to? Yeah, she had no reason to say it was a vacation, yeah. She's very wasteful with money. If she found out he couldn't go, all she had to do was go on to Canada, right? Wouldn't have cost her a dime. She don't want to see her family, and she don't want to stay with them. You're probably right. I think she still has the Kia. I think she signed that over on paper to her aunt so she wouldn't have any assets that Canada could come for. I think that was a transaction thing. No debt. You know what I mean? Trying to get Salah over there, trying to get rid of debt. Whatever it is, they're playing games. It's ridiculous. I'm still trying to figure out why she would go to Thailand alone without, let's say the passports are null and void. He can't travel anywhere. Why would she go there? But even if let's say she goes over here to Thailand, because you said she wouldn't be able, if she goes to Canada, she won't be able to afford to get back to Kuwait. Here's the deal. Even though she's in Thailand, if she applies for a visa to Kuwait, she can't show a return ticket to Thailand. She's got to be in possession of a return ticket to Canada. What changed? I guess if he could go to Thailand before, she can get high in Canada. It's legal. Anyway, and she'd be around family and friends. I mean, seriously, her mom always helps her. She can go and drive the Kia. But it just makes no sense to me. Why she would go to Thailand alone in the health condition she's in that she was very worried about. I think he's there too. I think he's there. I think he got it all straightened out and he had family that helped him. Or they would have canceled it. Or she'd have went home for a visa run. Or she'd have just went over to Qatar. Because the possession ticket she has is back to Canada, right? She could just stop in Qatar and stay there for 3 days and then go back. This makes no sense to me unless he's with her. There's no way she'd go alone. She was afraid of the wear and tear on her body. She's got a lot of health issues. I don't see it. I do not see her going there alone.
It's pretty empty here in Oman, the Muscat airport.
I want to see if she starts looking at somebody.
Going to transfer. Some very unique sitting areas. Looks like sand dunes.
think he left her no choice when she could have just flew home to Canada? She could have changed her ticket. She has a flex ticket. And the original destination would have been Canada. So it just makes no sense to me. She doesn't have to go back to Canada. She just has to leave Kuwait. She could have went over to Qatar. It's an hour and a half flight. And stayed there. An hour and a half away. Why is she 11 hours away?
So my gate is A09.
Okay, let's say she's saving the return ticket to Canada for Christmas. When she goes back to Kuwait from Thailand, she has to have another round trip ticket. Do you hear me? If she gets approved in Thailand to go back to Kuwait, and this is a visa run, she has to be in possession of another round trip ticket. Right? She can go home for Christmas. She still has to leave in 3 months again. What do you mean look in the mirror? I'm looking in the mirror. I don't see Salah. I think she can't return to Kuwait for at least 30 days. This is the cheapest option. Why is this cheaper than flying to Qatar, which is an hour and a half flight? She can do that. She don't have to be 11 hours away. She could be two-hour flight away. He could have also drove her to Iraq and got her out of the country. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. I wonder if she can return to Kuwait in 30 days. I don't know. I don't think he's with her. She went to Thailand because he will be coming later. Yeah, but it is more expensive to stay in Qatar? I don't know. Long enough to get her visa. That's her vacation. And I even looked before to see if Kuwait had, like, if you've been there for like 6 months with visitor visas, do you have to stay away for 2 months? I looked into that and there wasn't anything about it. Staying in Qatar may be expensive. She's got a room for $24 a night. But, okay, so 24 times 30 nights. How about 24 or whatever times 3 nights? What's expensive about Qatar? She's done it before. All right. If he gave her the boot, Thailand's cheaper to live than Canada. She's got family in Canada. She can stay at her aunt's. They both smoke dope together. $720 is not cheap, right? You could have went to Qatar for 3 nights. I don't understand this. Because the one time he couldn't go with her, she went to Canada. The other time that he couldn't go with her, she just went to Qatar. And then the other time he couldn't go with her, she went to Canada. So it's kind of odd. It's weird. Well, we don't know if she extended her visa and actually didn't renew it when she was sick, and we thought she went over to Iraq. Remember, we thought she went over to Iraq, and they just went over the border for 3 days to, renew her visa early. But now she may have just not vlogged because she was so sick with the diabetes, and that's why she ended up in the hospital. But she extended it because she was sick. Maybe they did boot her because she was sick. Maybe the whole hospital thing. I'm just like, why would she go to Thailand alone?
So I'm going to be looking for the 8-gate duty-free store.
I'm still looking to see if I see...
I'm tempted to go buy a lipstick at Clinique, but I'm going to wait to spend my shop.
Well, and I even said that. I said, what if they're going there to get married for real, legally? Because in Thailand you can, and it's recognized around the world. Maybe the first time they went there, they couldn't legally get married because there was some hiccup with his birth certificate, or they had to do all this other paperwork. And maybe they're back in Thailand to actually get married legally. She'll never be honest. We have to always do the work.
Shopping money and where I'm going. All right, A gates are this way. Let's go confirm our flight. Wow, this looks cozy. I'm out of breath, yes. A lot of walking.
I know, we're just going with theories, Leon. We're well aware he's a romance scammer, and she's there on visitor visas, and they're not married, and this is a contractual thing, trying to get him to Canada for possibly the uncle, or maybe even not her. Like, seriously. We just playing around now. But I have believed that from day one. She's doing this for somebody. They're not in a relationship, and she just wanted to trip everybody up, especially immigration. So, yeah, I've thought that since day one. But maybe the only way they can get him to Canada is being really married on paper. I think she's headed for big trouble, too. I've already said that. If she doesn't follow through with what she promised, I have said that. I think she's in big trouble, and it's not just Salah, it's the people that surround him.
Whoops, wrong.
Yeah, and she says, let's confirm our flight. Let's pick up our luggage. We need to get our luggage. It's bizarre. So I was like, you know, he's not an illegal passport holder. So his would not be, or he's not an illegal resident. So his would not be null and void. I feel like he's with her, and they were afraid that people would start counting like how long the animals were alone, and then the building would find out either A, that they've got a cat up there that they don't know about, or there's going to be a problem when they come back. Like this would make more sense at this point.
Wow. What a nice airport. Seriously.
Like, I feel like maybe for the next 5 days, she'll be doing all this alone. And then all of a sudden, he'll pop up and, oh, I couldn't be without you, baby. All that bullshit. Because it'll be the first of the month. She wants us to tune in while she vlogs alone in a country all by herself. And I don't know. I still feel like he's there.
Will be left unattended at any time. Any luggage found unattended will be removed and detained. Thank you.
You got a spa here. Doesn't look too busy.
Who was that? Hold on.
Spa here. Doesn't look too busy.
Oh, I seen it. Pay attention to right here, right when she pans the camera away. Right here, I want you to look at the figure in the blue shirt. This isn't the blue shirt, but you're going to actually see. Oh, we're going to go slow. What am I doing? Let's go slow. I'm telling you, we got to look at everything. Let's go slow.
Here. Doesn't look too busy.
Ah, this person right here. Blue shirt, tall. Who is that? Who's that? We're going to watch. I'm going to enhance it for y'all. And then she pulls the camera away. Watch. That person does not exist. But watch.
Doesn't Too busy?
Boo! Did you see him show up right here? Who is that? I know it. We're having fun.
Too busy?
That reflection. This is a blue shirt and this is a person's face. Come on now. That's not one of the little weird lights or poles. You'll see. They're standing by a pole.
Too busy?
Did you see him come into view? Right there. See the arm, the blue shirt, the head, tall Pete's. I know I'm killing you guys. This is great. I'm going to play it again. Hold on. I'm going to really enhance it. And then she pulls it. Watch. You'll see. It goes too quick, but watch. Watch. There's the pole. There's the pole we're going past. These are reflections.
Busy?
Did you see it? Oh my God. Let me slow it down more. We're going to 0.25. You don't see this person. Hold on. It's not a tree. All right. How many of you are having happy hour? You saw it? Thank you, son. Jeez.
Too busy?
You don't see that person? And an arm resting on something? And somebody's laughing. Happy hour. Pushing something. A cart, perhaps. Walking along the person who's not pushing a cart. Do we see the person now? Just standing there? I'm just noticing a person. You can see the hand sitting on a cart, holding the cart right there. And then the head, the blue shirt. God, I would have loved it if we'd have seen him saying goodbye to her. And asking me, I know it's a bit much, but possibly an eye watch on the wrist. You see it plain as day now. Thank you. You can't see her reflection because she's this way. Watch when I pan out. See? She's going to go by the person. She's still back here filming. The person's standing right there. Thank you for the good eye. Yes, I do. I told you I healed that scratch on my eye. It could be somebody just watching her like, good Lord. You know what I mean? Of course it could be anyone. I just said it's a tall guy in a blue shirt. I told you we got to look for hints of stuff. Are we not having fun? All right. See you later, tall Pete. Then she pulled the camera away.
Plenty of seating?
So you don't think he would be tootling along right by her while she's on this thing?
So I have another over 6-hour flight ahead of me.
So where's that guy? How come he's not back there still standing?
Can you guess where I'm going yet?
Yeah, he definitely had the the forehead and the dark hair.
Thank God for these conveyor things. It's not very busy here. Maybe it will be an empty flight. That would be cool. Can stretch out more.
Well, the reason they would lie about whether he's there or not, what was that? Who was that? Witch of Wildwoods, is because people on the Twitter were talking about how they were going to alert their building if the animals were like, as days and weeks go by, if the animals were in there alone, and they were going to alert their building. That's why I'm thinking. Remember, she made that comment where she said, we're going to have the guy downstairs keep an eye on our apartment so nobody tries to steal our animals. Remember that? All about the animals. Yeah. Well, because the last time they were gone, people were questioning whether the animals had been left there alone. And this time on Twitter, they're like, we're going to have the building checked to see if those animals are alone. You know how people are on the Twitter. So they were all and people have been contacting the freaking Ministry of Kuwait too.
To get to my destination, guys, I'm going to talk more. about everything, so stay tuned. Be patient. I can't wait to get there. Have a coffee shop, Caribou.
Well, and that's what made me start thinking with the whole Twitter thing about them saying those animals better not be left there alone. And then they were all talking and they were saying stuff about they were going to contact the building. So the first thing out of her mouth was about Salah being home with the pets. And I was like, that's just strange. If he's got an emergency, why is he in your chat, first of all, and acting like nothing was wrong? And why was you mentioning that he's home with the cat or the animals? Actually, she said cats. Plural.
Here it is. That wasn't too bad. Duty-free store. People waiting.
I know, she literally was standing there, being dragged down the airport and out of breath. And we're gonna believe she carried up a case of water by herself to her room.
All right, let's grab a seat, if there is one. I cannot stop sweating. Okay, so in case you haven't guessed, I'm traveling alone. When I get to my destination, I'll explain why. Because I forgot my tripod in my...
I'm looking in your glassy ass eyes.
my luggage, and I don't really feel like holding this up to explain, but I'll let you know everything when I get to my hotel. We'll have a chit chat. So just enjoy the journey of getting to where I'm going. And
Yeah, what emergency could a perfume business have?
I'll talk to you soon. Oh my gosh, this nice old man just brought me my passport and boarding pass because I left it over where I was sitting over there.
It was the man Salah. Babe, you forgot your passport. Or you just made this up for end of the month drama. I am literally like, she would pull some hoopla like this because if we see the two of them back in Thailand, everybody's going to piss off. But the fact that she's there alone, come on.
Can we board now?
She would, yeah, it would be content for her to be alone. She'd be panicking. She would be like scared.
Ready to go.
So you left your wallet there too? I'm going to believe that. Why are you holding your wallet and your passport and boarding pass? If all you left behind was just, what?
Babe, I wish you were here. Okay, I can't wait. I'm gonna spoil the surprise. I'm going to Bangkok. I'll explain everything when I get to the hotel, like I said. Here it is.
I need some of that window. Why'd you cut that out? Hold on.
Hotel, like I said.
We need that window. Hell, I can't even see her in that window. Nope. I mean, there's a guy sitting right here. I see him, but that's not... Nope, not even close.
Here it is.
Anyone over there? Before you swoop the camera quick? Now, right now, the plane's actually in the air. Everybody's watching their movies, da-da-da-da-da, before she shows the seat next to her. Everybody's already watching their movies. I'm just saying.
I'm in the middle row and no one's sitting beside me. I'm in the middle row and no one's sitting.
I'm just looking. Like, what's on the floor here?
Beside me.
I don't know what that is on the floor.
Woohoo!
New members! Thank you, Maybella. I love you. Thank you.
So this was the one and only meal service on this 6.5-hour flight.
And I know you're all saying, well, if Salah was there on the plane with her sitting in that seat, why would she be filming that food in that seat? I don't know. Maybe he skipped a meal so she could eat.
And the salad had no
Yeah, it
dressing.
was some kind of bag on the floor, yep.
The pasta had no cheese, and the bread had no butter.
And this is as much as that tray down as she shows. So you would never know if somebody's feet were under there. You'd have no clue.
But honestly, it was actually really tasty. The tomato sauce.
Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, please. Tell me I found a nugget. I gotta slow this bitch down. All right, we're slowing it down. Hold on.
And the bread had no butter.
Are these pant legs? I know I'm reaching now.
But honest.
Is that white pant legs?
It was
No? No?
actually really tasty. The tomato sauce was really good, and I was
I wonder what's white, though. You think that's the tray? Okay.
starving.
I mean, to me, it's below the tray. Hold on. I'm gonna look.
Bread had no butter, but honestly.
No, that is not the tray. The tray ends right here. And it's black all the way across. You can see the line. And this is only this big. And it doesn't go to here. I don't know. It looks like a pant leg to me.
It was actually really tasty. The tomato sauce was really good, and I was starving.
Thank you, Maybella.
So I ate it all. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. No, she wouldn't be sitting there. Salah would be sitting there. She uses the tray next to her because her tray won't go down. You think it's a napkin. Okay. You see it? Thank you, Nana. I was like, that looks like a pant leg. That looks like a thigh. It don't even look like a freaking tray or anything.
The salad had no dressing, the pasta had no cheese, and the bread had no butter. But honestly, it was actually really tasty. The tomato sauce was really good, and I was starving. So I ate it all.
Okay, yum, yum.
Here we are at the busy airport in Bangkok.
Go back to the middle seat in front of her? Okay. I'll look. Well, that gentleman's bald, so that is not going to help you at all. He's bald. Bald. Everybody's laughing. Yeah, that guy's bald. It's not him.
Here we are at the busy...
Well, there was a kid sitting next to her on that flight. Just letting you know. There was a kid sitting next to her on the others in the aisle.
Airport in Bangkok.
Okay, Amber, we will pray for your mom. Thank you for the super chat. Her husband kicked her out, and now she's living with me. Oh, God bless. Well, she needs you, right? Read Pink Cactus comment. Let me find it. Everybody relax. Pow, 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 pow. How did it get videoed at that angle? How did it get videoed at oh, you're smart. Let's go back. I told you we got some sleuths up in here. You are correct. How did it get... This is the person sitting in the middle seat. Or it would be cockeyed, and it's not cockeyed. I told you there's a kid sitting right here. That is right in front of that train. I told you that's a leg. He would wear a blue shirt and white pants. Absolutely.
Yum.
Yum, yum. Let's get out of here.
All right, I got my SIM card already, and that took like 2 seconds. So, and it was cheaper than...
No, she couldn't lean over like that and film it straight on. She would have filmed it from her seat, like the first flight with the snack. She had the camera to the, or angled. That was straight over that tray.
Than I thought. It's like 1,200 baht for 30 days of unlimited 5G data and calls. All right, we have to check what carousel our luggage is coming on.
Oh.
It's a very big area, but that was
our luggage. Back that shit up. What did you say, princess? We've got to check out what? Listen, folks.
5G data and calls. All right, we have to check what
Okay, we have to check out
carousel our luggage is coming on.
what carousel our luggage is coming on. Huh. Something else, ain't she? She's exhausted. That's why she wasn't thinking. Okay, we have to check which carousel our luggage is coming on.
It's a very big area, but that was a blast or breeze. And did you know that it's 60 days now for a tourist visa here? Okay, let's see. Where's Oman Air? Yeah, where's my stuff?
What if he did stay in Oman for some business? Why did they fly to Oman? What if he did stay in Oman for some business and he's going to catch up with her? Possibly. But they're in Bangkok now. And she said our luggage. Huh. Unless he took a little carry-on. I don't know. I think he's with her.
I get nervous. All right, going to see if my boat ride is here.
Why'd she say my boat ride? I'm going to see if my boat ride is here. Anyone? Why is she calling it a boat ride? Is that the name of the company? Like Uber, but it's called Boat? No, she's now in Bangkok. No, that was the second flight.
Let's go see.
Oh, Bolt. My Bolt. B-O-L-T. Thank you, Hippista. I was like, Lord, I wish she would get on a boat again.
Bye-bye. Bangkok Airport for now. It's so humid, I'm sweating buckets. So, I just wanted to get to the hotel after this long travel. I had serious jet lag, and...
Why aren't we filming out the window next to you? Why aren't we filming out the window next to you? I know, Bolt. We got it. We got it.
I was so nauseous. I was coming down with something, and because of the traffic in Bangkok, especially in the morning, I had to endure another hour and 10 minutes ride from the airport to the hotel in the back seat. And I just had my eyes closed the whole time in between filming these little clips.
She's doing a voiceover right now for some reason. She's got the window down so we won't see a reflection.
For you guys, because I was so nauseous. I don't know how I held my composure, but I somehow did. Okay, when I say I was literally almost starving, I swear, I haven't eaten in like 11 hours and like
Oh, BS.
running around the airport. Now, I know I said I don't like eggs, but have you ever had fried eggs this way? Like with basil? Anyway,
That's what I was thinking. Salam might have been talking to the driver. She decided to do a voiceover and whine about how she felt instead of talking about the scenery, filming out the other window. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the edits, you know, there's only a couple places that didn't seem like she paid close enough attention, which she's known for. And I'm telling you, man, that reflection of that dude pushing that cart, I'm sorry, or had his hand on a railing. I'm sorry, but that looked oddly familiar.
this is all halal. And I'm gonna like eat because I'm so hungry. I've been craving Thai food. It's minced chicken with basil.
Yeah, quit.
This
I can hear all the spit in your mouth. Take that stupid microphone off. So the only other place, let's get her back to the room with all her donuts and shit. And then she slept that water, a case of water, she said. And she went in an elevator to like the freaking 12th, 17th floor. That's crazy. And all the crap she buys in the 7-Eleven, I feel like it was all TikTok influencer crap. Yeah, that was the crunchy chicken. Then she gets her donuts. And I do not believe she would do any of this stuff by herself. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't. This is all TikTok influencer shit. You know, she looked up TikToks again of Thailand and she wanted to copy them with that inhalant stuff. And it's viral stuff, the juice. Because that's how simple she is. Now, where's the water? Where's the case of water? Do you see it? I don't see it. Hold on. I'm clicking through. There it is. She could barely pick it up off the floor. She schlepped it all the way up there with her purse and her bags.
I got a case of water, which I lugged all the way here. So I have to
She said she carried it.
put that away. I needed a new charger, so I just got one for 99 baht. I love how their drinks come in this little bag.
And she carried that drink, her donuts, and all the shit she got from the 7-Eleven. And she bought clothes. Clothes. The elephant pants. She said she slept it up.
Does ice will feel good on my...
Why wouldn't she just say, the concierge brought it up for me? Thank God, he's such a nice man. She didn't. She said she carried it.
throat. And actually...
She said, I schlepped it all the way up.
I'm gonna pour one of these bad boys. Zero.
Yeah, Salah, you can pop out at any time. She seems way too happy doing all this on her own and struggling. She would be whining and carrying on to get Salah's attention. I don't believe any of it. I think she's doing this to get everybody talking about her and being alone and what a crappy person Salah is. And then he's going to ride in like a white knight in like, oh, let's just say 4 days to end the month. I'm serious.
Sugar.
And you guys see how high up she is? She's like on the 15th or 17th floor. And she went in an elevator. Okie doke.
In it.
No, she got the elephant pants from Thailand. She got the... Wait. Which one did she say she got from... She got those in Thailand. The elephant pants. But the shirt she got from Temu. Her Temu didn't arrive, yeah. I have a Stu Mom. I'm still waiting for your temperatures to go down so I can mail you your products. No, those pants might have been Temu. Who knows? She lies so fucking much.
I think it fits a whole bottle. Yeah, it does. Exactly a whole bottle. Okay. They were out of the cheese toasties. They sell out fast.
Oh, that must have pissed you off. I know you were salivating for those dumb things. All right, anything else? Should we look at the room real quick? Let's look at the room. Now, listen, we thought last time when they were in Thailand that they each had their own rooms. We thought that last time in Thailand. So I still would say they would stay in separate rooms. He ain't sleeping next to her with that freaking... All right, let's look at the bed. All right, she laid herself down, but she did get up, do some shit, then laid back down. Oh, wait, then she went back out there. Hold on. It'd be like right around here.
He's not coming right now, that's all. Can't wait to settle in. Can you show us outside? I'm just like really tired.
So people wanted to see outside. She was trying to avoid that. So Salah's in the chat right now over there, finally. And he's just talking to everybody. Hi, everybody. You know, big emergency, Salah, right? People are like, when are you going to be able to get to her? Hope soon. I hope so. I hope so, too, he says. Something about, I hope you can get to her.
We're going to be here for a little while.
Yeah, we went through all that, but it didn't seem like it applied to him because we went deeper than that one about the null and void passports. Well, when we went deeper into the ministry about it, it was for illegal residents. So let's say you were over there with a passport, right? And they booted you out because they did kick out a lot of expats that were there on contracts working. Anyway, it seems like if you tried to come back into Kuwait, those passports would be null and void. It was something like that. We read it, but it applied to illegal residents, where Salah's he is a legal resident. So it looked like it applied to illegal residents that were there illegal. Remember how they were cracking down on illegal residents? Like, let's say Foodie, remember? Well, let's say Foodie would have got a fake residency, right? Remember that? And we were like, they're cracking down. If you got fake documents and you were able to obtain a fake residency, then your passport will be nil and void. That's kind of what we were reading. It was for illegal residents, like fake documents.
Oh, gosh. Shut up.
I would think he would join her, but he can only stay for so long. She can stay for 2 months, but he can only stay for 1 month, right? But she was saying 1 month. I don't know if she has to stay away for 2 months. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they got caught with illegal documents, but it would affect her. She would get deported. For real. She would, and then her passport, she would not be allowed to come back. Yeah, the hotel definitely looks cheap.
Thanks for the super chat. Goodbye. Block time. So we can go wrong.
Let's look outside.
I just want to see. Oh, we'll talk. Oh, here's my inhaler.
Yeah, leave that thing alone. You're only supposed to do it once. You're trying to get high off it. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Jessica. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I decided
I know she mentioned 60 days at the airport.
just leave the mod situation for now, but for those of you who said you would be mod, I appreciate it, and I wrote it down so that Whenever I need more, I'll just...
Well, and that's the thing, too. They may have told her that she has to have 2 seats. And they couldn't buy 2 seats because there was probably none available, right? That flight looked pretty booked. The second one did, not the first. That's another theory, is he gave his seat up to her and he had to change his ticket. So maybe he'll be coming in the next day. Maybe that was the emergency. Well, you know what I mean? That they wanted her to buy 2 seats to fly.
Sorry, you guys.
Oh, yeah, we gotta look at the room. We don't want to be here all night, Foodie. Before you're at... Oh, here we go. So, anyway, let's look.
Bangkok.
There's only 1 bedroom in there. 1 bed. She went out on the balcony.
You have a balcony. See? You guys want to overlook Bangkok?
Yeah, let's look how high up she is. Yeah, he's not in the room. That's a given. He's not in that room. That's why I think they had 2 rooms the last time. And they'd hang out together, but I just don't believe he slept in the same room because when she caught stuff on his phone, it was while they were in Thailand. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't laying in bed next to her looking at stuff like that. Or she said it was on the TV. So when was she ever out alone without him? I think he had his own room.
My room was kind of messy. I just put everything...
See, there's not 2 beds in there. There's the door. There's the suitcase, the blue one I told you about. There's a bookshelf. Over here's the little kitchen. And there's 1 bed. 1 bed. Somebody's like, there's 2 beds in there. No, there's not. 1 bed. The end. Well, yeah, they'd probably have adjoining rooms. And there's that table she sits at.
It was kind of messy. I just put everything away. Like when I got here, I literally was like almost crying because I wasn't feeling well. So
Salam went down to 7-Eleven for you.
yeah, I got undressed and like took a hot shower and I slept, but my throat was so sore and I had to keep getting up because of the rotten. I don't think it was rotten, but.
And that's just like a queen size. What the fuck's that? Is that her reflection? Yeah, it is. It's her hijab.
Hold on. Okay. With the AC, you guys, I don't like to be outside of the AC.
Now, I want you to see how high up she is, and you're going to tell me she got on an elevator. She's petrified of elevators. She got on an elevator with a case of water and all those bags.
What is that?
And went 17 floors.
Oh. So, there's like a foot or butt washing station here. No, I'm kidding. And here is Thailand bees.
She is way up there. And she went up an elevator by herself. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, my phone, if it falls. No, I'm kidding. The streets, this street light.
Isn't that crazy? 1 bed. That's it. What? There is no couch in there. What couch? There's a chair right here. There's a bed. Oh, over there, you mean? By the door? Yeah, that thing is like a love seat. It's not even like a normal couch. It's odd. It sits really low to the ground. Yeah. There's her little table. Way too much wood. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't even like it. So... yeah, I know. She doesn't make a bed up. No, it seems more like a hostel to me, but you know what I mean? I don't know how Thailand works. I don't really care. But people, like, there's that song about Thailand, After Dark, right? There's a lot of strange shit that goes on. I just don't see her being there alone. I don't. He wouldn't sleep in the same room, no. I don't, no. I do not see him. So she said, we're going to go check in at the airport when she was in Kuwait. We need to get our luggage, or we need to see what carousel has our luggage, she carried the water and went up an elevator, 17 floors. She did voiceovers in certain spots. She could have talked inside that cab. She could have panned over in the cab, but she didn't. I don't know. There's just things that are sus. I just feel like for end of the month, she wants everybody talking about her being alone. And I just don't feel like she would have went to Thailand alone. I just don't. Nah, he didn't pass her on. She's way too... We see her have a panic attack when she goes for a walk in the heat. But she's over in Thailand during monsoon season, where it's very hot, by the way. Look, we could probably look at the weather right now because it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, is it not? It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Siri. What's the weather in Bangkok, Thailand right now?
It's currently cloudy and 87 degrees in Bangkok, Thailand. Expect rain starting in the evening. Temperatures are heading down from 90 to 82 degrees tonight.
So right now, it's going to go, at noon, it's going to be 92, then 93 degrees. Then it'll go down to 82 at 9 p.m. So it's not cooler. Let me shut this down. Yeah, something's not jiving. I know it's cheaper there, but that's not the point. She would be acting emotionally. You know what I mean? Sorry. You're in the Philippines, Belinda. You're beautiful. Is that you in the avatar? Oh my God, I'm like such a mess. Of course she's going to stay in that room. Unless he's with her. If he's with her, she'll pretend like she's doing adventures alone. Like, because everybody's always bugging her. Like, you're not independent. You won't even leave. You're so afraid. So, what if he's really with her? You're ashamed of us? Well, we should be ashamed. She's always confident in Cornwall because that's where she was born and raised. But she's, like, petrified in Kuwait. She's been there 2 years. She won't go out on her own. But now she's going to fly to Thailand. And it's like Sin City there. Like, all kinds of crazy. We know she loves the weed. She loves the weed in Canada, too. But I just feel like he's there. She will slip up. Trust me. She'll slip up. She'll slip up. She always does. And then it'll be the big reveal. Remember when she said she wasn't seeing Nader anymore? And she cussed everybody out after he abused me, blah, blah, blah. And then remember when Nader swooped the camera around and she was sitting there? After she cussed everybody out for days. And people were like, I know you're going to see Nader. No, I'm not. Why would I go see that abuser? I don't want anything to do with him. Blah, 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 blah. Right? I still think they're in contact. But anyway, and then the camera flipped. And Nader was like, he didn't want her to lie. He didn't want her to lie. He said, I'm not going to do this if you're going to lie. So he showed her face sitting at the table. We went, ew, called everybody liars. The look on her face was priceless. It's called exposed. So there's no way Miss Emotional is this happy being alone in Thailand. Miss won't even go out for a walk in Kuwait because she's scared. Remember when he dropped her off at that outdoor whatever? And she was walking, waiting for him to come. And she's sitting on the bench. And she was just like having panic. And you think she flew to Thailand by herself. That's cute. She'd have been crying. Absolutely. She wouldn't have been all giddy. Walking around, getting this, getting that. No. I know, I'm going to bed too. So I don't know. What we did was just fun, or it's the truth. I don't know, but she's looking for that end of the month drama. We're smarter than that. She won't even go to her parking lot without panicking. There's wild pack of dogs. And then you hear kids playing outside. They better be careful of the wild pack of dogs. Anyway, thanks for the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I don't know. We'll see what transpires tomorrow. All right, guys. I love y'all. Bye.